So therefore, it cannot be an excuse that a person has gone to a polling station within these times that I have indicated, and there are no party executives there to do the registration for them. There are few exceptions, that there are communities that we refer to as farming communities, or some communities may have, some constituencies may have special cases. They are allowed to hold additional meetings. For instance, in some constituencies, there are taboo days where they don't go to farm. That is where you can get many of their constituents to do the registration. It is allowed that during those days, they can still do the registration. But to ensure uniformity in this exercise and to prevent people from hijacking our register, it is directed that every Saturday and Sunday between 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. at where we cast our votes, the polling station executives should hold meetings. And it cannot be an excuse for any polling station executive to indicate that he or she is going to a funeral or is going to a program, and hence the meetings cannot come on. That is why we have polling station executives. Out of the 5, at least some should be left behind to continue this exercise. It's a 3-week exercise. Having said this, in order to make sure that this directive is adhered to, the party has set up a call center to receive feedback.
Emobibia hana emobia nso akaba akpa apogee TV live so yokumase krofom ene achukwan ana kwesajman main street no so ena ewo ene ye wada match bosome no ne da etoso etu emienu. Thank God say ode ene acheyen eye hyemu die na de kan fam on say video no nyabre ma no hwe video no nyabre se obetra ho amana sie share ma foforo nso enya bi enhwe na fe hwe se over like video na maye like video no emaye na wo comment nso a wo de buy benya bre be kenkan ni nyina nso e de amaw oyo bi a subscribe we de a ana na mo bi so na nsa ka hwe se obe subscribe next time etomu a wa gasa obenya chief technician that boat junior support no bede ede Al Hassan Okonjabo. But the next one hour here, yaba be share the new patriotic party NPP. Obia enim say omo eye hyehyeye. Na hyehyeye ni yemu no na akwa kwesi say after say oto aba da onya wokanifo no na wo so hwe abato aka or party num. Omo sha self polling station na akwa electoral area coordinators na akwa constituency 1 na fi akwakowie national regional and then national. Nemom ansa na abatu mu bia bitima koso no onhyehyɛ mu no na ɔse wɔde bosom ba kusi hɔ from the 1st of March bosom yewumi ekosi 31st of March na ɔmode membership drive police se bia obia no kɔna kɔtwuro din committee yehu sampa ɔka ho bi ɛno ne bɛma brebia no se kopase party no eye bibia won so oka party no enti obetumi so akere wadwe contest a enam se wo ye member nti no obetumi de no anyina so na watumi akọ contest ne bi nyama dom so omobro so ene nafua etu emienu we ama the general secretary edema the new patriotic party Justin Frimpong Kodua aisenso fo nhye mo no pay na nyina ne se almost 2 weeks ni anom hyase say na kwakusie dia no mohu ye ohwemu a say de boso no city nti omenya na wo twoma akoma enum roughly na wo twunum dia a semienum bi yakwa miensa na aka achi no dia na so mo ye ene wakasa edetuja dan akwase mo akoma ha quick na man be a minute or 2 bi na yenkohwe na press conference no dan kwa
Over.
Yes, boko.
Obadi na dom we go see shy. Yeah.
And MPP general secretary the new press conference.
Yeah.
They na in connection with the membership drive.
Yes. of a me for near T4. Of a me, I mean, the kind we say your former first lady. Your former first lady.
Rebecca.
Mami wishing happy birthday.
My beautiful Rebecca.
Happy 74th birthday.
Oh, okay.
Wabe some me.
Yes, what you see Kunupa.
Oh yes, I know so any, but still no offer.
Yeah.
We are wishing happy birthday.
That is the reason why no friend.
My beautiful Rebecca. Tina Udisi Waka. Ti over NPP, mame ma mamu. Na mi chia omo my yeduma. Na oma kire say omu gina omo na so. Na amanfo ni bi ka say NPP no say the AC no mpanifo no enye but say oma show say they are leaders. No ama ekoso of no oma your imagine say omo behwe no oma CC. And they be na on omo press conference no omo aka no. Na registration no na amanfo e de man for the book no ACA na man for who baby a registration no any nsem bebre
that problem no say any obi
you say omo the short code about betimi a register or and ultimate say unim polling station executive a obetimi akọ no unim if you betimi akọ say on na polling station ho any registration na obetimi ato ultimate to no okocho ni din
ana oye nche meetings aka ohwe nwa na ohwe mensa aka no that is 13th or 14th
I said
afi the following week no saying 21
said 24 21st or so
and the last one year 28 29
they said Sunday be I some meeting
okay 2 days no
some meeting na oma tro mu din no so mbe hese omo so beba meeting na omo hihia na omo di omo ho nkomo na omo hu registration no nipa na oba no say ose fata say ono so betimi a contest here ono so betimi aba no aba be contest as polling station and as a coordinator enti nini na no egu akwam ti oma ya de oma ko na amafo ka ho asem bebre but oma ba oma ya de so oma ba no oma ba
ko no do so
yeah
enti yenya bre na yenko na ene anope bra the New Patriotic Party share essential for Amanoba Ebaye nemom a Royal Anne College of Health welcome and share anomwo and this school no can boom kwajo forms there fa ho koshimbi ebebo dachen oye ni dipa you are between that some o mind dachen Apple GH Transport Incorporation there a shen ekobadi ho dwuma na yeye odo ho boy a maybe obese okobia even the moon edoboko edoaba peacefully and safely. Erikus also offer good afternoon. How are you doing? We are doing good. My regards to you and your crew. Thank you very much, and same to you. Offer Horace Argentina. Oh, Argentina. Oh, Enra Anopani Nucha Anopanana, he was with us. Yes, Argentina. Name I Tapo. And Udi Confonoche Quanyaba emergency. Yeah, and wanting the cannon. Offer, why are you still broadcasting this fake MPP? Offer, please. Tell brother Mwakon to get to the base.
No a business so sana man for come say business. Na omuni ade papa bia de mo man no.
Okay, the base for you now say Apple Yaba and they should enjoy this video together.
Yes.
We will back and then give our final comments.
Yeah.
MCR Yanko.
Members from the media, we have some party leaders from the region as well. I've seen the communication director from Western region. I've seen the secretary from Central region. Kachi is here. Isa Fuseni, I've seen him. I've already mentioned his portfolio. Director IT is here. I mean, he is here because today what we are going to do is pivoted on his office. I've seen a host of constituency executives here. You are all welcome to the headquarters of the New Patriotic Party. I've seen some foot soldiers. I've seen some serial callers. I've seen communicators. I've seen active members on social media. I've seen quite a lot here. You are all welcome to this important event. You recall that about 2 weeks ago, the General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party put out a communique of which the National Council mandated him to do so. And that was putting out the guidelines and the timelines for the NPP's internal reorganization. 1st March to 31st March was supposed to be the membership registration period. The General Secretary of the party is here today to give us an update and then to also introduce to us an important aspect of this registration process that will boost the ongoing registration exercise. So that is why we are here today. And of course, any other matter which is deemed fit within the space and the remit of the General Secretary, he would also put it out. So I hope we are ready. IT team, are we ready to go? Because General Secretary has already alerted me that he's fully ready. Media, are you ready? Cameras all set? Okay. So on this note, let me welcome the General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party, Justin Frimpong Kodia of the NPP.
Good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen from the press. Just as the national organizer indicated to you, that the National Council, which is the second highest decision-making body of our party, directed me after the meeting on the 17th of February 2026, whereby National Council approved the timelines and guidelines for party internal activities for 2026 to meet with the media and make it known to the general public and more so our party members, the rank and file of our party. Indeed, key among the press conference that I held after the National Council's meeting was the registration of party members, which is very essential to our party reorganization. If you will recall, at the press conference which was held in this room, I indicated to you that in the month of March, starting from the 1st of March to 31st of March, the party will be embarked on a vigorous membership drive. The membership drive, indeed, or what we refer to as registration, started on the 1st of March. And this phase is supposed to go on to the 31st of March. So if you look at your dates and calendar, you will realize that we are in the second week in the month of March, leaving about 3 weeks more for this first phase of the membership registration to end. As a political party that is bent on doing things right to make sure that we win the elections in 2028, we need to constantly review our activities to make sure that whatever exercise that we are undertaking, we are achieving the intended purpose or results. So after the first week of the membership registration, the National Secretariat met, took feedbacks from the length and breadth of the country, from the media, from our party supporters, our members of parliament, to analyze what really transpired in the first week of the registration. I will, at this point, run you through some of the matters that came to our attention, and afterwards inform you of the steps that has been taken to address some of the concerns and challenges that confronted the registration of members in the first week of registration. On the first week of registration, the following challenges were encountered. Some constituencies and regions did not receive their registers on time. Some constituencies published the meeting times and venues for polling station meetings, whilst others did not. Some constituency executives, electoral area coordinators, polling station executives deliberately hijacked the polling station register that was given to them, thereby denying people from registering. Also, some constituencies did not follow the clear guidelines that were given to them. Some members of our party and some officers also did not understand the nature of the exercise that we are undertaking. Some members of our party also, without recourse to the grievances procedure of the party, went out to organize press conferences. Again, we realized that some constituencies also started distributing dues cards, and some were also collecting dues from members of our party. Again, it also came to our attention that many Ghanaians wanted to register, but some, because of their geographical location and work schedules, did not have the opportunity to visit the various polling stations and may not also have the opportunity, even in this month, to visit the various polling stations to do the registration. Friends and colleagues from the media, I want us to refresh our memories by going through the guidelines that were given by the National Council. The National Council was very clear as to how the membership registration exercise was to be conducted. And this is being done in accordance with Article 3 of the New Patriotic Party's Constitution. Indeed, the guidelines states as follows: that all polling stations are mandated to hold meetings throughout the month of March, at least once every week. And every member of the party or anyone who intends to be registered as a member of the party is required to attend at least one of such meetings at his or her respective polling stations. 2, where polling stations are organized in clusters, joint meetings may be held for the purposes of coordination and efficiency. Notwithstanding this arrangement, each polling station shall maintain a separate membership register and records, which must not, under any circumstances, be merged with those of another polling station. When it comes to venues and times for the polling station meetings, it was stated, or it is stated in the guidelines, that the Constituency Executive Committee were supposed to have published the meeting times and venues of the polling station meetings. So if you juxtapose it with the feedback and the comments that we received in the first week, one, I will still use this opportunity to explain to our members who are desirous of registering at the various polling stations that, one, the registration exercise is not a daily exercise. Please take note. The registration exercise is not a daily exercise, whereby you go there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You expect that there should be officers at the polling station to be doing the registration. That was not the directive. The directive was that there should be a polling station meeting, and the polling station should at least select one day where they will be holding meetings. So many of our people were complaining that they've gone to polling stations and there are no polling station officers and there are no registration ongoing. The simple answer is that it is not a daily registration, but at least the polling station are supposed to select one day to hold the polling station meetings, whereby they will register our members. 2 constituencies and regions that, as at the first week, did not receive their register, I can confidently tell you that the National Party has dispatched or supplied the polling station register to all regions and constituencies. So therefore, there cannot be any excuse that a region or a constituency has not or is not embarked on the registration because the region has not received the register. That will be a total falsehood. So therefore, every constituency and region should by this time receive its register for the polling station meetings. Again, on the issue of dues cards, the National Treasurer sent the dues cards to the various regions for onward distribution to the various constituencies. The essence of the dues cards simply is to record the payment, the dues payment of members who have made payment through our digital platform. The party is not doing manual collection of dues. The party is not doing manual collection of dues. But for some people, after making payment on the digital platform, they will want evidence to show that indeed they have paid their dues. That is why the dues cards were given to the constituencies. Constituency treasurers, secretaries, and even chairmen are supposed to have access to our digital platform, whereby if a person wants to get his or her card, the person, when given the card, they can go through the system and confirm that indeed these are the number of months that the person has paid his or her dues, to authenticate it, confirm and sign and give the dues card to the respective member. So constituency party executives should take note that they don't have the right to take any dues money or take any money for our party members. However, the dues card is only to supplement the payment that have been done on the digital platform. Ladies and gentlemen, it takes me to a very critical and important steps that the party has taken with respect to our membership registration. In order to answer some questions and issues that were raised across the length and breadth of our country, with people accusing constituency officers, electoral area coordinators, and polling station executives for deliberately hijacking the polling station register, and also to answer the questions by those who want to be registered but are unable to visit our polling stations to do the registration. The National Secretariat has come out with an online registration portal. The online registration portal, the processes and how it works will be demonstrated to us by the Director of IT and his team when I'm done with the presentation. The essence of this online registration portal is to have a flexible, very conducive and easy access for members who want to register and get their party cards and at the same time pay their dues. The platform is in different categories: those who are registered voters, those who are not registered voters, and also those who live outside the shores of this country. And the IT team, as I indicated, will walk us through the processes of the online registration. After successfully completing the online registration and paying your dues, you will be given what we refer to as a temporary digital membership card after the registration exercise. I use the word temporary digital membership registration card because there are some steps that you also have to undertake before you can get the permanent membership card. Per our Constitution under Article 3, for anyone who desires or desirous of becoming a member of our party shall have his or her name enrolled in our party's polling station register. So therefore, after doing the registration online, at one point in time, we have to complete it by physically visiting your polling station before you can be given a permanent membership card. Again, for those who have interest to vote in our internal elections or contest for position in our internal elections, then such a person has to physically go to his or her polling station to register or to have his name entered into the register of the polling station. I've been asked questions that when we are doing online registration, that it means our opponents or people who are not NPP members may use this opportunity to register. My simple response to them is that for the registration, every Ghanaian has the right to register to become a member of the New Patriotic Party. So even therefore, if Chairman Seydou Ketia wants to register to become a member of the NPP because he has realized the government is not performing and has disappointed many Ghanaians, he will be allowed, just like any other NDC member, to register because they might have seen the light. But however, to qualify to vote and to contest, certainly there will be verification. We need to be sure that our opponents who have joined us have indeed joined us in good faith and are ready to abide by our rules and regulations and our constitution and actively participate in our party activities. For the registration, just I indicated, you can register, you can pay your dues. But when it comes to our internal elections, there will be stricter rules and scrutiny to make sure that we are not deceived. In order to also satisfy the issue where members have been complaining about lack of knowledge and less information about the polling station meetings, the National Secretariat is directing that every constituency in the 276 constituencies, to avoid the issue of absurdity and people complaining of lack of knowledge and notice, they are directed that every Sunday every Saturday and Sunday, every constituency or polling stations are supposed to hold what we refer to as polling station meetings. So therefore, in the month of March, we have 3 more weeks before the month of March ends. We are expecting that on the 14th and 15th, 21st and 22nd, 28th and 29th, there should be polling station meetings between the hours of 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. across over 40,000 polling stations in the country. So therefore, it cannot be an excuse that a person has gone to a polling station within these times that I have indicated, and there are no party executives there to do the registration for them. There are few exceptions, that there are communities that we refer to as farming communities, or some communities may have, some constituencies may have special cases. They are allowed to hold additional meetings. For instance, in some constituencies, there are taboo days where they don't go to farm. That is where you can get many of their constituents to do the registration. It is allowed that in during those days, they can still do the registration. But to ensure uniformity in this exercise and to prevent people from hijacking our register, it is directed that every Saturday and Sunday between 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. at where we cast our votes, the polling station executives should hold meetings. And it cannot be an excuse for any polling station executive to indicate that he or she is going to a funeral or is going to a program, and hence the meetings cannot come on. That is why we have polling station executives. Out of the 5, at least some should be left behind to continue this exercise. It's a 3-week exercise. Having said this, in order to make sure that this directive is adhered to, the party has set up a call center to receive feedbacks from our members and the general public who will go to the polling station to register. And they are supposed to inform us where they go and they meet the absence of the polling station executive during these specific periods and times that I've indicated to you. And the IT team will give us the call center numbers so that at least every member knows that in case you go to the polling station and these directives are not being adhered to, you can quickly report to the call center for the national party to take the necessary steps and decisions. So, ladies and gentlemen, just to remind all of you that our dues payment platform is still on. And for any person who intends to contest or to vote in our internal elections, don't forget this code, *920*270#, *920*270#, or the NPP mobile app. That is the platform in which you'll be able to pay your dues. So I thank you for making it to this our update press conference, and indeed we shall meet again before the month of March ends. Thank you very much. Enyanumo enya adofomo medamu nyama se ene monya adaje no ba NPP ye friend ye headquarters se munyina mo beka ya 17 February 2026 National Council the second highest decision making body ema NPP party no ehia omuhia no omode timelines, any guidelines are a bra ye betu yaba, any a kwan ye befa so ya to yaba, any part mu hihye nyina no for 2026 no ebetu dwa. Enam saa so nti omo hye se me ye trotro for penima party no membra bonten na me ma Ghana ne amansa nyina ente nhyehyeye a party no ediaba. The demo titru was share party no yediaba no the brony friend membership registration. Say ye church yon crofwa omo ditum say omo ye NPP for any crofwa omo person me ye NPP for emudin. Na party no share omo de buy and say de buy and say ye say so me March no a free 1st to 31st no ena say intro no e koso. E say anymore National Council ka say anya hwekura no na otwi bia no constituency ni hwe na polling station for no enye meeting baako enti se ka bosome March no e wo 5 weeks anya hwekura de emu 9 de polling station for enfanye meetings sa hyehyɛ ni baaye no na otwi mienum ene ewom na yeye party a yeni abrese 2028 yebedi nkunim wabatuo no nti ese adwumadie bia ye bia hye bia de ba bonten bia no ye ba bonten ye behwe se ampa hye na ekoso se de ye se ye na se bibi etochima e wo hye ni mu ti na otwe a etwam no na otwe edikan eno party mpanimfo national secretariat no ye tena ase ebu ponko hwe said na otwe di kan no registration course the kwasem ne se yenya ensam bebre efiga na afa na nyina ebi free ye party for ebi free mo central for ni bi ho ebi free sebi ye MPs for kra ho ene omo do party ewo enoma bi a na ekoso amu free se na ema hyehyɛ no entimi nkɔ no said ye hyehyɛ no edi kan regions ni constituency ni bi na omo haw ne se register ye de betrotro nkofo din no na omo nsa enka omo de etoso biem constituencies no ebi wo so a ensa na eda omo so se omo nhwe se be bia polling station meetings ne bekoso no omo betu dwa ma nsa nyina ehu no na constituencies ni bi enyeye etoso biem ebeto ye nim se party executives no ebi a constituency for ebi electoral area coordinators ebi a polling station for register na ye dey am mo say omo nhwe no mo ntro party for di no na ebi di register na sie a omo mpese amanfo dodo na betima tro mudin atoso biem enhyehyɛ a na dey aba ho say polling station bi anya meeting no at least edaba ko na otwim no constituency for ni bi wo ha na sa directive no omo aye de omo pe oyi eni free wa na nipa ni bi so enti registration no directive na se enhyehyɛ da ho ebi ni se ye ka se ye registration between 1st to 31st March no na nipa ni bi adwen ye omo se de bia na ye registration no nti okọ Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday a de bi obekọ na nipa to nti beebi wa okọ na nipa ne nto a na omo kasa se yakọ NPP fo bi enu ho a wo trodin etoso biem party dues cards near the ama constituency for na so beebi wa ha na omo asase agigi dues every party for no ho oho so na nkofo enti dues cards na se ana ye won nkofo bi so wa ho a omo do NPP party no ebi ma hu send this aban na dada omo enti on person be kan NPP ho na so beebi omo wo na adwuma omo ye no omo ntimi nya ho akonya enkotwo mu din e wo polling station ti na omo so say ye ma akonya bi meda o say be ya omo so betima two mu din na omo ka NPP party no ho say no ma beto ye nim nyina no party na ya ntena so ye tu ho anamo a ye de ho hyehyɛ nim ho muaye ebre party for ne mo central fo nyina ena me no ka say region any constituency bia no wa obetima complaining say ne nsa enka no polling station register national party no ye the polling station register no ama constituencies no any regions nya etoso biem dues card a e de ma constituency for no yamfa mo say omo gigi dues ye de mo omo ne se e se ye party ne dues no ye tua no abelfo kwan so you about me adaroma ti tua no abelfo kwan so eti se obi tua ne dues so abelfo kwan so wi a mobile money ne wi na se NPP app ne wi a nipa kro na etime hwe app no so se wo tua ne dues ana se wo tua ne dues na so obi wa dance enti obese wi asim nyina hu se wo NPP ne mapa wo tua ne dues eti the dues cards na ma constituency for ne se brand bia obi ka so pe ne dues card a more party penifo mo wo treasurer secretary ne chairman omo wa access to say your platform na obetima akohwe ma hu sa asumes ampa wo tua ne dues to ne dues no wo bosumi a wo tua wo record a no wa sign our dues card na dia ma no na mom dues card no ye mfa ma obi akwa sebi obi ope dues card ni bia no 10 Ghana cedis se ope so nya dues card na 10 Ghana cedis etoso biem party no esa ka se obi a betima nya akonya se obeto yaba ni bi na so betima gina o NPP internal elections no esa wutua dues enti code a editua dues no star 920 star 270 hash yentie ni star 920 star 270 hash ti yenhye no so oyisa normal way everywhere enam se na nipa ni bi enti asienti ebi edo yansem ekonda central for the friend press conference no a na ebi complain say hye ni bi enkoso mefa mafidie so na mini party fo nyina akasa say NPP party no ye de mra na ye adwuma say bi na say ofiti ya no na de yasem akoto abonten yo bibia wo ye constitution article 4 e ka grievance procedure say bibi koso na enye woda e say ofa sa grievance procedure no ono constituency for bekasa ono region for bekasa ono national for bekasa ansa na ebia bibia nkoyi a ansa wa ba abonten enti obi a hye no so se party no yen so se wo so ye ya no na de asem akotena radio so na afre press conference na o ka ho asem wa be yesa wo mfa party mra no obedi ye nyina yen hye no so obi a wo asem a your grievance procedure ese party ni no ofa so etwaso biem enam se ye pese ye hye ye no ma nyina ye nti party no adi atum se ye nuamo a bibi nti omo ntimi nko polling station control mudin na so omo complaining se bi party mpanifo bi eye kana na bia ho pese register de bekoso nti registration bekoso nti ye de friend online registration platform aba se bia wo bia no obetima your registration eno oye registration ni wie na otua dues a ye mema de broni friend temporary membership card eno so opese ebeye permanent membership card a ene de eso pebre da kroko polling station na okotro odin oho na nipa ni bibusa am se na de mo pese mu ye manhwe ya nom ene ye nuamo a omo ne ya dwen ko benko no omo nya so betima betro omudin ona se ometima your online registration no omo ye no na se asmo mo kan mo de mo omo ne se enye bone empo NDC chairman ye rese educatia wo hwa memu se de ekoso a ye maama odi Ghana fo hwamo na police recruitment ho nsem bebre kokofo omakatwa yate so Ghana ho ahokire aye komu fango bo okoso ni nyina no ohun saban na ada ho party no na opese obeka NPP ho a ye begina tum wo mra na mom na so oba ya na no wawie party ni wo mra ne hyehye wo ho nti obi obeba bia no ye be de friend verification ni ehun sampa ni pakro no wo ka ye ho a o wa dwempa se oba be ye adwuma na aboa party no a ye tu se bia ye ne no ene beko nti eno no eso call polling station na o polling station fo nyina ye ma wakwa aba ne ma hunso sampa afede wo hunhye no na so hun kanea no nti wa ba be ka ye ho na se bi wo twa odi online na no wawie o ye no free wa share party in the aba and say be ya de bi amba say polling station for you see ye meeting ye nim yante yen kan ho asemunti party ne say aka na otwe miensa na bosome march no abawiye the year can say 14th and 15th 21st and 22nd 28th and 29th ni nyina no eye memeda ene kosiada party penifo amwo constituencies no mo electoral area mo polling stations no sa dawe de ye to asiwo say between 2 to 5 p.m. ese ye polling station meetings sa na otwe miensan ya eda yenim party fo a ompeso ombetro modin no omo nya benya akonya eba betro modin na meetings so ese koso ba bi eto aba no polling station ho ba bi obi ato aba no oho na abeko the party no esa can say your constituency bu ha ebia kuaye doso ho enti omo ano omo wada bia omo nkọ afuom oho so akonya da ho se sa da na omo nkọ afuom no omo betimi aye membership registration no etimi nyamo central for ni adofo ma ehia ha no na ene ensem kakra party no ye pese ene mo ka no na media ato manum ti ye nse bre no mema director of IT ni na panfo no maba no ma kire NPP ade fefefa ya ye friend online registration and payment of dues no ayen crop for asabi bebinti omontumi ko police station no omobetima ye online registration no medam nyina amase.
Thank you very much, our very own General Secretary. So as General Secretary just mentioned, we have an important introduction to this online registration, and that will be the online system you are introducing. And we have our Director of IT, Eric Intori, to come and give us an update on that. So, Director IT and your team.
Thank you, National Organizer, our General Secretary. Today is a very important day for us. As you recall, my General Secretary has said it all, the essence of this special gathering. As he said, that we started the registration from 1st March and it's supposed to end in 31st. But there was a little challenge. So out of the challenge, we realized that we need to come up with a system that will help to expedite the process of registration for our members. That's across Ghana and then the globe at large. So without much wasting time, the presentation will be on two folds, myself doing the membership drive, and my deputy, Atoforsen, also will do that of the dues payment. So I'll start with the membership drive. So as you can see, are you okay? So this is the new Patriotic Party dictator system. That's the membership drive that you want to do. So this URL or the link will be sent to our Facebook, as well as we'll find a link on our party website. The link is the member.newpatrioticparty.org. The essence of doing this is to ensure that all members that were not able to register during the first phase can use this system to register onto the main database. So we have one, that's the register now, that's member that has not been registered at all. And the login is members that we've already registered them in the system. So you can use that login also to pay your dues as you have your membership card. So click on the...
Okay. Good. Yako share press conference. Yako so ene anope. That is from the new Patriotic Party. Na General Secretary Justin Frimpong Kodua JFK akasa. Yamfa say we be part 1. Ada number me bre foforo bia no ye de part 2. IT section no ebeto aso. Na Rikus eguso a wakasa. To what dem many dia kan na yenko anim. Rikus was say I think they have to register from the top to bottom. Yes, by the time they get to the bottom, all grassroots have been swallowed by the base. The base, Akron 4 Suro. The base, Ghana first. Rikus Kona was say, bro, Brother Macron, where is Wale Wale Adam Smith? As he arrived from the Juju place in Saudi Arabia, I tell you, this fake NPP registration will not get even 15 people nationwide to register. That's it. That's why I want to ask so. Rikus will say, is the registration going to be top to bottom or bottom to top? Wow. I think this time is going to be west to east, or maybe from the Atlantic coast to the coast of Good Hope in South Africa. Rikus also offer, please tell JFK that Napo is still waiting to hear from him and be announced that he is still the running mate to the Wale Adam Smith. Also, Abronye and Coker are waiting for the appointment. How was he? Yeah.
Rikus, I want to down Kakrana. The free strobe and would demand the base on account Minyasho and Kobe body.
That's all office if
I may gadam formations, baby. I've had the base on now on Yabutre. Now the base are and Yakonobi, Minyasho and Quebec, I crowd about the base DB. Now the base now can ask them a crown pono. And some I bobano. Dudwana say by NPP. Obianya now used to free NPP for the base. Because the base no is dead on arrival. Dead on arrival. And
yeah, no, the chair say Udunka said
dead on arrival because I know they say a fashion
multi say
ultra modern
master
king kwa no mo ye because ye hu party bia omo ba no omo ye work ye hu nipa dom edi omo chi sa nipa dom ni ko to mana ko be di second but ye to abewie ni hu be bi okofa e de bia me ka say omo nhia alan omo nhia de alan eye no na omo fensia because wo party wo NPP mo a me say wo NPP mo na be se nipa dom I say omo for so ni ko twa picture and I say NPP mo a and I be hu say amanfo do but to free party ni ma and I be hu say nipa no wo party ni nti na no omo do enti no omo nja de omo ye no na the base no ye onkrofo bi wo ma omo ya omo say omo NPP no omo nya scan bi but omo call latter part no and ye dey krofo foforo ba say omo so benya ebenya bi but omo ye ma you say ya pesemi nkumenya nti ene de ene oya ne etimoden enti ena omo ye say there bi mo ko di Kennedy echi because a Kennedy ba omo benya say omo Kennedy de bia na omo ko nya say scan bi mo di bi but omo nya ndi bi enti na omo di Kennedy echi but enkrofo bi so di echi a omo ya omo je say omo fu na omo de nam omo fu ne kom ena omo de nam enti na omo di the base echi na the base no ofa enkrofo bi wo ma de bia because say revelation e beba omo say Mr. Otibonsu and I say emo did the base anymore no say omo bom hu musuo say omo beko negotiation with the NPP na some ko negotiation ni kra na eyeye na say scan omo beko akoje a omo sere say omo form de emre omo na omo san ko join the NPP enya say scar omo epesom de ready base mo no omo so are ready say omo per pickups na so omo afa pickups ni sa 6 billion maka de omo aye kano no omo the base for omo koye meeting last week Sunday omo koye meeting Sunday no I offer me send do ameka I meka e no kran so omo say omo 6 billion
e do na so offer ne elder ne
offer me make say be evidence omo say omo here pick up 7 Emma omo say here 6 billion omo fan ko go omo accounts because party the base na eba no omo sika enti na omo ko join the base and yes I know omo ti omo NPP na omo my imagine say mo ti the base mo ti the base there mo ma omo 6 billion na mo fa pick up 7 and can on omo fa nya
Rikus offer tell brother Akmakon that the base is strongly waiting for all eventualities. The base is fully armed. Our newly headquarters is fully digitalized and fully criminalized, even from 2 miles to the facility.
Offer per the American the base no dead on arrival. And why you say Obeko join the base via no say uku rema and I'll be who say and who is sem ba u rema arehon kwa.
That's just Samampoma you are.
Samampoma you are. And we say who sense buko rema arehon kwa. Enti why you say okora the base mu bia me too for. Futo na me de ma wo. Men bon hu muso nkonko rem uko rema wa wasem. Hwinim the base no hwinim. Omo mu wo ma omo you say omo ti the base no kra no. Omo di omo fu. Omo peska leska no omo anya ombesa ba NPP na wo afi na wo kwa rem membo hu musuo na se obo hu musuo aye wa me advise e futo na me de ma omo fa NPP registration no is ongoing me eji obi a say onfa ne hu nhemu bi na NPP inframa ebo ni na chese 2028 obewini election insha Allah
sure
onyankopo adum obewini election NPP win election
say for echo
offer the base the
fanto
there's a movement cry nya hwe na the base enti offer NPP ebewini election enti wo obi anya na adwe say obi no ebe join NPP biem e mane ko ba bia na NPP mu ye de
Rikus the base akronfo suro
akronfo nko anegum offer I can say it categorically. Akronfo nko anegum. Akronfo nko anegum na offer it me stress NPP registration no obi anfa ne ho join. O de ho join here offer eno papa nko a. Na se wo person o ye police station executive nso no o join ni wi a na oni omo BSF for police station executive election na obetimi edo ho akoshem who win here fine obetimi akoya de why we need so a we member nko upenya party card unya party card eno ano no why member we member so a said the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eye campaign o kan ye no o say member bia no omo nyiwu mfrim say omo win election no be ye abaya omo check national cake na NPP member bia benya bi
too much early
offer national cake no offer national cake party member bia benya bi on be check free form she said the NDC for ayi omo ewini abayi NDC party member bia born homodi bia no when appointment obia hwe said the NDC omo say every month omo 200,000 constituency omo chedi kwa omo chedi but NPP the omo nya ne sa omo de enuma ebeko ama obia nya ne so ne de NPP nya party a eye party a do ho kodom a o rebe ho de hiale se obekọ akọjoin nti misre se emo bia ba mumbu emo bia enko ba bia join NPP eno ne party a o join a o ho beto nti ofa the eji obi a registration ofa ne ho nhiem na emwa NPP party ene ono ankasa mu
eren kono be si
na be say Saturday Sunday so say unya register ya o de uko baby a police station for the meeting na uko ho a police station out to aba no hu chairman no police station chairman no and as secretary no on be register fefe because e bia na wuntimi ehu omo ewo police station ho be register uko o baby ye meeting na uko a on be register na so aba be member na wa so watimi join NPP party no
Daniel Akwesiam akon eno no Royal Anne College of Health Apogee H Transport Incorporation no kominu ana esoyemu na yede awie de ebremo NPP press conference to update the media on so far the membership drive no na yede ho ebi ebremo no part of it and the abano hopefully you will arrange and make sure say the remaining partners so no the better and so Rikus finally offer please ask brother Mwakon where did the 18 billion cedis go? 8 billion cedis go.
And I don't be seeing this guy right over.
Oh, you could say, Oyantia say ye. That 8 billion and yes, Kayako. Arrears and payables. And Nankamoko, Akoko Clay, Ako Jia.
Na Obiaji.
And almost say no, you saw me verification and editing answer. Ma editors Burmu. And a movie say yes. A woman is a 40 something there. A conk on which is verified. Name 8 point something now. As some more huntino. And the issue of me if you move you.
And you know what you as I'm no. And I don't checking it. You're right.
Also, this time the 8 billion stolen is going to put most of the NPP gurus in jail.
Oh, now offer Maminka and this intimate phobia to jail. On Timmy phobia to jail. And some are able to offer and this is for Nankas and some are warm mono. Ye becanina and normal air cost on offer. See a cassa ye car. NDC. Now gold board on Quakran, normal air cost on offer. Currently crown pono security agency the crown. At your fellow market, I'm fellow market. They say a chopper no be pie no crown pono. Every say, why a chopper no be pie no. They say, I was one I didn't want Castle no offer. So partial. Offer chopper no crown or partial or car say a interior minister a chrono no boy on or pound which but some Nankasa on pound which and some now son a bobano.
I was here that say. Good afternoon.